You just got done listening to Versace on the Floor by Bruno Mars. Right now it is 2:32, and we've had a slight change of plans. Instead of this day in history, we're actually going to be talking to Miss Teresa Wagner. She's an occupational therapist here on Yokota, and she's going to be telling us all about what occupational therapy is. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. It's very exciting.
Anytime. I love having people on my show. Nobody likes to come talk to me.
Well, here I am, ready to talk.
So I know you did want to kind of talk about what occupational therapy is, and me, I don't really know what it is either, so I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Sure. So, frankly, a lot of people have no idea what it is, so don't feel bad about that. Definitely don't. Occupational therapy is kind of an interesting field. It's something that's really hard to define because it's so broad in what we do and what you can do. If you look at the word itself, occupational, it's really unclear, where if you look at speech therapy, you know they're working on speech. Physical therapy, you know they're working on the physical aspects, but what is occupational? What does that mean? Most people think I'm finding them a job, which I can do, but that's not the limit.
Yep, that's exactly where my mind would have went too.
Yeah, finding you a job. We do vocational rehab, and we do vocational training, but there's so much more to it. So it's pretty broad because the people who came up with it, one of them was a nurse. It was further defined by a psychiatrist, and then further defined and named actually by an architect. So we're across the board really random. It's really anything that occupies your time. So your occupation for you being on the radio, it is listening to music, it is providing information to all of Yokota and beyond on AFN Tokyo. It's also whatever is your passion. So riding your motorcycle, that could be an occupation for you. You're going to do it, yeah?
Yep, I'll get there.
I have faith. But it can be anything. So it's whatever has meaning to you. So it could be handwriting. We're really well known for doing that in the schools, but it's more than that. It can also be helping to learn coping strategies in a mental health facility, or teaching someone who has a prosthetic how to use their arm functionally. How do they bathe themselves when they have this prosthetic arm? So it's kind of a vast field. So it's understandable that you wouldn't know.
Yeah, it seems kind of me like it's like a jack of all trades, master of none type situation that you guys got going on over there.
Yes. So when you go to school, you become a generalist. You get the jack of all trades. And usually when you come out, you specialize. So there are a lot of different specialties. If you go into the children and youth sector, you could be in a NICU, which is very early intervention, like right after birth, a neonatal intensive care unit. You could go into early intervention, that's birth to 3, which I am involved in here on base. You could be school-aged, and I also do that. You could be in a clinic that's inpatient or outpatient, and that's kind of just a surface of working with kids. You could be in mental health, rehabilitation, and it's similar for the aging population. There's a big demand there. Actually, before I came here, I worked at a VA hospital in Palo Alto on a polytrauma unit. And so we worked with traumatic brain injuries and wheelchair fittings and things like that. So within the same year, I'm working in a school and helping kids access the curriculum. So it just shows you how broad OT is, really.
Yeah, so for occupational therapy on Yokota, what kind of things you guys offer for the folks that are over here?
Yeah, so EDIS is early intervention and also in the schools. So early intervention is birth to 3, and you can give us a call and refer yourself, or you can get a referral from your doctor. And that's really a good opportunity to check in, even if you just have a question or if you want to know how best to play with your child. We offer a lot of services along those lines. We do developmental assessments that kind of make sure that you're on track, and if you're not on track, we give you the tools to do so. If you qualify based on those tests, we set up what's called an IFSP, an Individualized Family Service Plan, and that helps to kind of define your goals for both you and your child, and we work on those things until you graduate, and you can graduate by taking a test again. We also do related services, so that's school-based, and that is also, you have to be eligible, you qualify via testing, so you have to have a certain score or some sort of qualifier that makes you eligible. So it's If you're eligible for DODS services, meaning if you have access to the school and you're in there, you can access EDIS.
All right. So we're running a little bit short on time right now.
Sure.
If people want to get into contact with you guys or learn more, where can they go to do that?
They can call us. So if you're calling from on base, it's DSN 225-9993, and you can ask for EDIS. If you're calling from off base, you can call the operator. That's 042-552-2510 with code 5993. We're also in building 1236 over by Yokota West. You can pop in. With COVID, there's usually someone in there, but you want to call and make sure someone will be there to help you out.
All right, everybody, that was Ms. Teresa Wagner, an occupational therapist here on Yokota Air Base, telling us a little bit about what occupational therapy is and some of the services they offer. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thank you. This was very fun.
All right, so with that, we are going to be heading right back into the music. Here's Hit Me With Your Best Shot, right here on Eagle 810, serving America's best.